Hi, in this video we'll learn how to create an e-commerce website in WordPress using free themes and free plugins. Hi, this is Anand from designtheway.com. Excited to learn? Let's get right into it. So before we get started, let me quickly show you around what we are going to create today, so you can decide whether this is worth your time or not. So we'll be creating this beautiful e-commerce website from scratch. No special theme or pre-made templates. All we are going to use is free theme and some free plugins. So you can actually learn how to create e-commerce websites that fits your need. So let's start the tour. So in the home page, we'll have a beautiful transparent header at the top with a logo on the left and some menu on the right. At the end, we'll have a cart icon where a added product will be showing. Then we'll have a search icon over here where you can actually search products. Let's click over here. Just start typing the product name. It will show the product. Then we'll have a big beautiful hero section with a big call to action button. Let's scroll down. As you can see, our header will be sticky. Let's scroll down. Here we'll be showing our product categories with beautiful animation. Then we'll be showing our latest collection. Let's hover over. Once you hover over the product, you will see a couple of options. You can actually add the product to your wish list. Let's click over here. Or you can actually view the product in a quick view mode. Let's click. You will see the product in a pop-up. From here, you can also add the product to the cart as well. Let's add a product to the cart. Let's click over here. And the product is added to the cart. As you can see at the top, in a cart icon, the product is showing up. You can directly go to the checkout from here. Let's scroll down. Here we'll be showing some blog posts. Then at the bottom, we'll be showing some special features of a store like the guarantee badge, free shipping, online support, etc. Then we'll have the footer. We'll be showing some top products, contact info, and some essential links. And then we'll at the bottom we'll have the copyright and some social icons. Let's scroll up. Let's go to the shop page. This is our shop page. Here we'll find some option on the left hand side. We can filter the product by price. Let's filter it. Let's drag it. Let's filter the product between $10 and $30. Let's click on filter. It will only show the product between $10 and $30. Here you can go to different categories of the product. Then we are showing some top products over here. You can change the display mode. Currently it's in a grid mode. You can go to the list view as well. This is how the product will display. Let's get back to grid view. You can sort the product by popularity, average rating, price, etc. Now let's go to the cart. Let's click over here. This is our cart page. Here tax and shipping will be calculated automatically. Let's click over here to calculate the shipping. Let me add a zip code. See, the shipping charges is showing up. Now if we change the address, you will see automatically the tax and the shipping rates will change. Let's click on change address. Let's change this to United States, state something like this. Let's add this pin code. Let's update. You will see the shipping rate has changed and tax also. Let's go to the checkout page. From here you will find different payment options like cash on delivery. You can also pay with PayPal or credit card. As you can see, I've enabled the test mode. I will show you how to test the payment before you go live, and then we'll show how to make it live as well. If you are a returning customer, you can click over here to log in, or if you're new to the store, you can actually create your account here as well. You can create username, password, everything. If you have a coupon code, you can enter over here. You can do the same in the cart page as well. Let's apply. As you can see, the coupon is applied over here. In the top menu, we have a login button. Let's click over here. From here, user can log into their account. Let me log in over here. Click on login. As you can see, the login button is gone. In place, we have my account button. Click over here. From here, you can actually see your orders, track orders. You can see your wish list. This is the my account dashboard. From here, you can view your orders. This is my orders. You can see your invoice as well. Let's click over here. We'll learn how to create this kind of invoices as well. See, it has all the details of the purchase. We have our store logo, address, and all the details of the order. If you have any downloads, you can see from here. You can check your address, payment methods. If you have added any payment methods, it will show over here. And account details. You can update your password and everything. You can track your orders as well. Okay, let's get to order. This is my order ID. Let's copy. Let's click over here. Click on track orders. Let's see the status of our order. This is my order ID. My email ID. Let's click on track. Currently, this is the status of the order. The order is placed on this date and it's currently processing. And this is the detail of our order. You can also view a wish list. Let's click over here. I have this product in my wish list. Let's go to shop. If I add a few more products, all will display over here. Let's add this one. Let's add this one. Let's go to wish list again. It will update automatically. Okay, now let me show you how a product page will look. Let's click over here. This is how our product page will look. We'll have a breadcrumb at the top, and the product title, price, and a description. Since this is a variable product, we have some more options. We have some additional options. Let's choose one of them. See, depending on our choice, the product image is changing. We'll learn how to do that as well. You can add product to the wish list from here as well. We are showing the stock too. Then at the bottom, we are showing some additional information over here, like free shipping on orders over $50, then satisfaction guarantee, refund, secure payments, and what are the cards we accept for payment. And then we are showing the SKU and the category of the product. Then we'll have some additional information description, additional information of the product, reviews, if you have any review of the product. And here we are upselling some products. If someone likes this, they may also like this product as well. Then we'll show some related products. Since I've added just 5 products in this category, it's showing 3 products over here. Otherwise it will show 4 products. Now if I add this product to the cart, let's add it. Let's go to view cart. Now here we are cross-selling another product. I've added upsell and cross-sell to this product. That's why it showed that product in the previous page, and now it's showing a different product over here. So we'll learn how to add cross-sell and upsells too. Now this is all about Woocommerce. We'll also learn to create blog. Let's click over here. This is how our blog page will look. Let's click on this. This is how our single post will look. We'll have similar post over here and a section to add comments. We'll also create some essential pages like about us and contact. Let's click over here. This is how this is our about us page. This is how our contact page will look. We'll learn to create these pages using simple drag and drop. Our entire store is completely mobile friendly. Let's go to the home page again. Let's check the responsive view. See, our store is completely responsive. Everything looks beautiful. So you like what you see? Then let's get started. Now for creating any type of website, you need a domain and hosting. For this, you can use GreenGeeks. Click the link in the description below. It will take you to greengeeks.com. GreenGeeks is one of the most popular web hosting companies, and it is one of the most affordable ones, especially for small businesses and individuals. As you can see, their plan starts at $2.95 per month, which is a very low price. Let's go to hosting and click on WordPress hosting. Now here you will find 3 plans: Lite, Pro and Premium. Lite plan starts at $2.95 and Pro starts at $5.95. I recommend you using the Pro plan, where you can actually host unlimited websites, unlimited web space, data transfer, free SSL, and you will get a free domain for the first year, which is a great deal. Otherwise, we have to spend another $15 to $20 for a domain. So you're saving $15 to $20 upfront. You will get free backups, free CDN, unlimited email address. And the best part, GreenGeeks is hosted on Lightspeed server, which is way faster than old Apache servers. So your websites will be really fast. We'll also get 30-day money back guarantee. If you're not happy with this service, you can get your money back in 30 days. So let's click on Get Started. Now on this page, you have to choose a domain. If you already have a domain, add the domain name over here and click on Next. Or if you want to book a new domain, then enter a domain name of your choice. I will add. From here you can choose different extensions like .com, .net, .org. I'll stick with .com. Let's click on Next. Okay, my domain is available. Now all you need is to fill up the details as mentioned over here. Then scroll down. Here you can choose the location of your server. Currently it's set to Europe. You can change the location to United States, Canada, or Europe. Let's choose United States. Once again, you have to choose the plan. Let's click over here. This is the plan we are choosing. Let's uncheck this ID protect. We don't need this. These two will be good enough for us. Just note one thing. Click over here. If you go for 3 years, it will charge 5.95. If you go for 2 years, it will charge a little more. So the best option is to go for 3 years. So you are saving maximum amount. Let's scroll up. As you can see, this is the total package price and the domain price. But you are currently paying just $240 for 3 years hosting. Total saving is $337, which is a great deal. Let's scroll down. Just fill up your card details and then just click on create account. Once you place the order, you will get a confirmation email from GreenGeeks. But one thing to note over here, GreenGeeks manually verifies every account. So it can take some time to activate your account depending on the time of your registration. It can take from 10 minutes to a couple of hours. You also need to verify your domain. All the details will be mentioned in your email. So once your account is activated, you will get your login details in the email you signed up with. The login URL should be greengeeks.com/login. Now let me log in with my details. So this is how the GreenGeeks dashboard will look. Here we'll find your hosting details. Now first, we need to add a SSL certificate to our domain. Let's go to security and click on add SSL certificate. Click here to add a service. It will automatically select the domain. If you have multiple domains, just click over here and select the domain. Now let's click on continue. Now here we'll install the Let's Encrypt SSL. So click on select Let's Encrypt SSL, which is free. Let's click on this. Just verify if your details are correct. Let's click on confirm and create. It will install the SSL certificate on your domain. If you need any support, just click on support. From here you can open tickets, watch some tutorials if needed, or you can directly chat over here. Just click over here and you can chat from here. Now let's get back to dashboard. Now once our SSL certificate is installed, it's time to install the WordPress in our domain. So from here, click on cPanel. So this is the cPanel dashboard. From here, you can control everything related to your hosting. Like file manager, from here you can control FTP, files, everything. But all we need is to install WordPress from here. Let's scroll down. Come all the way down to Subtoclose apps installer and click on WordPress. It will open this interface. Let's click on install. Now from here, choose the WordPress version. It will automatically have the latest version. Then from here, choose the domain you want to install the WordPress on. Obviously I have installed the WordPress in my main domain, so I'm going to install it in a subdomain. This is the one I'm going to install. Now from here, since we have already installed SSL certificate, we are going to choose the protocol https:// or you can choose this one too. I'll stick with this one. If you want to install the WordPress in a separate directory, you can add directory over here, or if you want to install it in a root domain, just leave it blank. You can change the site name and description from here, but you can do that same from the WordPress dashboard as well. This is the most important section. You need to add a unique username and a strong password, and make sure to add an active email address over here. So in case if you lose your access, you can recover it through your email. Let me add a strong username and password. You can click over here to generate a strong password. Let's click over here. Make sure to copy the username and password and save it. These will be required to access your WordPress dashboard. Let's scroll down. From here you can automatically add some plugins. We'll uncheck all of them. We'll do it ourselves. Let's scroll down. You can choose some themes, but we are not going to do that. Just click on install, and the installation process will begin. And there you go, WordPress is installed on your server. These are the details, your URL and the dashboard URL. Let's click over here. As you can see, our website is live already. Let's click over here. This is our WordPress dashboard. As you can see, we have installed the SSL certificate. You can click on this lock icon. It will show the connection is secure and the certificate is valid. So this is the URL of your website. Anyone can access this website from anywhere in the world. So let's close these windows first. Let's close this one. And let's come back to the dashboard. Let's close this and let me show you how you can actually access the dashboard. So this is the website URL. Just click over here and just type /wp admin and click enter. It will take you to the dashboard. I'm already logged in, that's why I can see the dashboard. Otherwise you have to log into the dashboard with the details we entered at the time of installing the WordPress. Now this is the WordPress dashboard. Let me quickly show you around. First of all, let's clean up this screen first. Let's click over here. Let's uncheck everything. This looks much better. Now let's go to settings and click on permalinks. Now by default, WordPress will have this day and name as the permalink, but we will set it to the post name. It will make our URL issue friendly. With that option, you can see how the URL will look. It will have multiple folders like the date, like the year, month, date for each post. But with this option, you will have just your URL and the post name. Let's click on Save Changes. Second, we'll go to Media and we'll uncheck this option which says Organize my upload into month and year based folders. It will unnecessarily create different folders based on month and years as you upload your images. So let's click on Save Changes. Now from here you can go to Post. Let's click on All Posts. From here you can add new post just by clicking on Add New. We'll do that later. And same for the pages. You can click on All Pages to see all available pages and click on Add New to add new pages. We'll create posts and pages later. Now if we go to a site, let's go over here, click on Visit Site. This is how our website looks right now. We need to change the look and feel of our website. For that, we need to change the theme. To change the theme, go to Appearance and click on Themes. These are the themes currently installed in our WordPress. To add a new theme, click on Add New. This is the WordPress theme library. From here you can find thousands of free themes. You can even search for themes as well. For this video we will be using the Kadence theme, which is not available in the WordPress library, but it is one of the best free themes in the market, if not the best. I've added the theme download link in the description below. Just click there and it will take you to kadence-theme.com. This is the theme. Just click on free download and the theme will start to download. Let's close this. Let's come back over here and let's click on upload theme. Just drag it from here and place it up here and click on install now. Let's close this and let's click on activate. It will give a notification to install Kadence starter template, but we will not use that. Let's close this and let's now refresh the page. Now this is how our page looks right now. Now let's come back over here and we can actually delete these themes. Let's click on theme details and click delete. So we only have one theme. Now we need to add some plugins. Let's go to plugins and click on install plugins. First of all, let's remove these two plugins. Click over here. Let's click on delete and then apply. Now let's click on add new. We need to install the most important plugin for this e-commerce site, which is the Woocommerce plugin. This is the WordPress plugin library. Just click on this search and type Woocommerce. This is the plugin we will install. Just click on install now. Now let's click on activate. Now it will ask to set up our store. Let's click on yes please. Now it will ask some basic information like address. Let me add my details. I will choose my state, India, West Bengal, and we'll choose my city, then postal code, and click on continue. Just click on continue. Now it asks what type of industry you are in. You can choose any option. It won't have any effect in the store. But for this video, since I'm creating a clothes store, let's click on fashion. Let's click on continue. What type of products we will sell? We will sell physical products and downloads as well, just in case to show you how to create digital products as well. Click on downloads. Now click on continue. It will ask how many products do you plan to sell. Let's say 11 to 100. Currently selling elsewhere? No. It will ask to add few more plugins. We'll uncheck all them. Let's continue. Now it will suggest different themes for this. Some are paid, some are free. But we'll continue with our theme, which is Kadence theme. Let's continue with the active theme. And it will finally ask to install Jetpack, but we will not install it. Let's click on no thanks. Let's close this. This is the Woocommerce dashboard. Here you can find all kind of details related to your store, like your sales, weekly sales, monthly sales, can track your orders from here, how many orders we have got, stock, reviews, everything. Now we have done the basic WooCommerce setting. We need to make some other settings as well. Let's go to settings. First of all, choose the location where you are going to sell. It's currently set to sell to all countries, but we'll choose a couple of countries. Let's select to specific countries. Let's try. We'll sell in India, and let's say in United States. Shipping location, ship to all countries you sell to. We'll keep that on. Default shop based address, default customer location. Let's scroll down. Currency set to Indian rupees. For ease of understanding, I will change it to dollars. I will change it to US dollars. Let's click on save changes. Now if we go to our site, let's refresh this. You'll find all these navigations over here. Let's click on shop. This is how our shop page looks. Obviously we do not have any products, so let's add some products. To do that, let's go to a dashboard and click on product and click on add new. Now let's give a name to the product. I will add a random name over here. This is where you need to add the description of the product. Let me add some lips and dollar text. Let's paste it over here. Let's scroll down. From here you can set different type of products like simple products, group products, external affiliate product, or variable products. We will create a simple product first. Now let's add a price. Let's give a regular price of $12, and we can set a sell price. Let's set it to 10. You can schedule the sell. If you want the sell to expire after a certain date, you can schedule that. Let's click over here. You can schedule the sell price from this date to this date. Let's click on cancel. Now let's click on inventory. You can add a SKU number. This helps to manage stock in a better way. Let me add SKU number as M10. Now let's click on enable stock management at product level. Let's enable this. Now you can add the quantity of product you have. Let's say I have 50 pieces. Okay. Now you can allow back orders. That means people can order even if you do not have stocks. Let's say you have 2 stock. A person can order 3. So you have 1 back order. You can allow or disallow that. By default it's set to do not allow. Low stock threshold, it's default set to 2. You can set whatever limit you want. Before that you will get a message that your stocks are low. You need to add stocks. Okay, you can limit the sale of a product. You can check this option so people can buy only 1 item of this. You will see shipping, link product, attributes later with other products. I will add a short description over here. On the right hand side, let's set a product image. Let's click over here. You can add your images over here. I've already added my images. Let's click on media library. Let's select this image. Let's set product image. You can add product gallery images. We'll see that later as well, because we're creating just a basic product. Let's click on publish. Now let's click over here and let's see how our product page looks. This is how our product page looks. We'll change the design and look everything later on. Let's click on the shop page. Let's click refresh it. This is how our shop page looks right now. Let's close this. One thing we can do over here, we can set a category to this product. Currently it's set to uncategorized. Let's click on add category. I will set it to men. Let's add new category. Let's uncheck this and let's update. So this was our simple product. Now we'll see how to create variable products. So what is a variable product? Variable product means it can have different type of attributes. It can have different sizes, different colors, all sorts of attributes depending on the type of product you're selling. If you're selling one type of product, let's say for this example we're selling only t-shirts, we can set global attributes, or you can set attributes to individual products as well. We'll see both. So let's click on attributes. Let's say we have two attributes for our products. One is color and size. So I will add color over here. Let's click on add attribute. Now let's click on configure term. Now here we can add different colors of our product. Let's say we have 3 colors. Red, let's add color. Then we have blue, and let's say we have green. Now let's click on attributes again. Now we'll add another attribute called size. Add attribute. Again click on configure term. Let's say we'll have large, type as short L, then medium, and then small. Now let's close this window. Now let's click on add new product. Let's add a name. Now we'll add some description over here. Now let's scroll down, and from the product data change the simple product to variable product. As you can see, the moment we change, the price field is gone. Let's add a SKU number. We'll add the price somewhere else. Let's click on manage stock. Let's add stock. Now let's go to attributes. Remember, we have set attributes globally. So let's click over here and select the attribute you want to import. Let's click on color and click on add. Now click on select all. It will add all the attributes. Suppose you have 10 colors, but this product only has 3 colors. You can remove whatever attribute doesn't apply to the product by clicking over here. Now check this field, use for variations. Click on save attributes. Now click over here again. Now this time size, and click on add. We'll repeat the process. Select all, use for variation, click on save attributes. Now let's go to variations. Click over here, add variation. Now we'll select this option, create variation from all attributes, and click on go. It says it will create multiple variation of the same product. You click OK. It says 9 variation added. Let's click OK. With different variation, we have 3 blue color, 3 green color, 3 red color with different sizes, large, medium, small. Now we need to add prices for each product. For that, let's click over here, click on set regular price, click on go. Let's say we have a regular price of $25. Click OK. Now if we expand, you can see all the product has regular price of $25. Okay, let's click on expand once more. From here, you can maintain SKU number for individual products. You can also manage stock individually as well. By clicking over here, you can add the stock to individual items. But for the ease of this video, I'm not going to do that. Let's keep it simple. We'll manage the stock from the top level. Let's set a product image. I will use this image. Set product image. Now we'll add images for each product. Let me do that quickly. Now for the green, I have the same image with different t-shirt color. I will do the same for red. And let's click on save changes. And let's click on publish. Now let's check the front end how it looks. Let's refresh our shop page. Now this is our product. Let's click over here. As you can see, we cannot add the product right now. We need to choose some options. Let's choose blue, medium. Now we can add the product. Let's choose a different color. As you can see, the product image changes. We'll make it look beautiful later on. Instead of these drop downs, we'll have beautiful buttons. Now let me add a small description over here. Let's copy this text. Let's paste it. Now we saw how to create global attributes. Now let me show you how you can create custom attributes for your products. For most cases, global attributes will work best for you because you can control from one place. If you add custom attributes to each product, over time it will become very difficult to manage them. But for some reason, if you want to add custom attributes to a product, let me show you how you can do that. We're on the same product. Let's scroll down and click on attributes. We have 2 global attributes. Let's click on custom add product attributes. Let's click on add. Let's set texture. And in the value section, we have to add the attributes. Okay, let's change the attribute type to material. material, let's say a fabric. We need to add this to separate, then say cotton. Let's click on use for variation and click on save attributes, and then you go to variations. Now since we already have created some variations, you can add that variation manually, or you can just click over here, a new variation will be added. You can change the color, size, fabric materials, or you can delete all variation and then create variation from all attributes. So obviously I'm not going to create the variation again, so let's remove this one, and from the attributes I will remove this attribute. I only need 2 attributes for this. So let's update the page. Okay, while I'm here, let me change the category to men. Now let me show you how to create downloadable products. Let's click add new. Let's add a product name. Let's add some description. Now from here, for downloadable products, it has to be simple products. You can set a price as usual, let's say $15. You need to check this downloadable checkbox, and then you need to check this virtual, because this will remove the shipping option, because downloadable product do not need shipping. Now once you check the downloadable option, you will get option to add the downloadable file. Once the user pays, they can download the product immediately. You can set download limits. If you want to set download expiry date, you can do that too. But for this store, we are not going to create any downloadable products. So let's uncheck this. Now let me show you how you can create grouped products. Let's click over here, click on grouped products. You can give a SKU number and then come back to linked product. From here, you can choose the product you want to group together. You can add multiple products in a group. Just type the product name. You can add multiple products. Just like this, you can add more products to group them together and sell them as a bundle. And the last type of product, we have external and affiliate products. Here you can sell others product. You need to add the product URL, then the buy button, then the price from here, price over here. So we are not going to create this product as well. So let's stick to simple product, and let me add few other products to fill our store up a bit. Now to save you some time, I've already created some products and added few more categories over here, like fresh, summer, women. This is the final product we are creating. This is the product image. Let's scroll down. Here you can add some product galleries. If you have multiple images of same product, let's click over here. Click the control button to select multiple images. Let's add to gallery. Now let's click on publish. Now let's click the shop again. Here we have all the products over here. Let's click on this one to see the gallery. See, this is how our gallery will look. Oh, I forgot to set the category. Let's set it to women. Let's update. Let's refresh the page again. Now the breadcrumb is properly showing now. So we have created the products. The products obviously going to be shipped because we are selling physical products. Now let's see how we can calculate the shipping. Let's click over here. Let's go to Woocommerce and click on settings. Now click on the shipping tab over here. Currently we do not have any shipping zones. First of all, let's check the shipping options. What options we have. For the calculation, enable the shipping calculator on the cart page. So people can check the shipping, calculate the shipping in the cart page. You can hide the shipping cost until an address is entered. If you check this option, unless people add their address, the shipping cost will not show up. Shipping destination will be default to customer billing address unless they set shipping address specifically. Let's check this box, hide shipping cost until address is entered, and click on save changes. Now click on shipping zones. We need to add shipping zones where the products will be shipped. Since our store is set to sell in India and US, we'll have two shipping zones, India and US. Let's click on add shipping zone. Let's add a zone name. I will name it India shipping. And let's select the region. I will select the India only. Now we need to choose shipping methods. Let's click on shipping method. Here you will find three options: flat rate, free shipping, and local pickup. Let's see flat rate first. Click on add shipping method. Now click on edit. Here you can charge shipping cost for an entire order or shipping cost based on number of products. Let's say if I type $1, let's click on save changes. That means whatever product is ordered, the shipping cost will be just $1. Let's click on edit. Let's hover over. Now here you can see some calculation methods. If you want to charge shipping cost based on number of products, you need to add some functions. Like I can add 1, then asterisk, then I can type QTY, quantity. So now the shipping cost will be 1 multiplied by number of products. Let me show you how it works. Save changes. And let's go to a shop. Let's click on add to cart. Let's go to view cart. Now click on calculate shipping. Let's select India, West Bengal. Let me add a pin code over here. And click update. The flat rate is just $1. Now if I add more products, let's update cart. See, the flat rate shipping cost increases to $2 because 1 is multiplied by 2. In a similar way, you can add more complex calculations over here. For simplicity of calculation, I will just keep it to 1 flat rate. Now let's add another method. Let's click on free shipping, add shipping method. Let's click on edit. Now free shipping requires a maximum order amount. Let's set it to 50. We want free shipping for orders over $50. You can check this option on, so this free shipping will be calculated before any coupon code is applied. We'll keep it as it is. Click on save changes. Now let's see the local pickup method. Click on add shipping method, local pickup. Okay, if you choose the local pickup, it will allow customers to pick up the product from the store itself, and the tax will be calculated based on the store address. Add shipping method. You can add a cost for local pickup as well. For this store will not enable this option. Click on delete. Click save changes. Now let's click on shipping zones again. Now let's add another shipping zone. Click on add shipping zone. Now we'll add a US shipping zone. And the region, we'll select United States. And let's click on add shipping method. For simplicity of calculation, we'll add a flat rate, add shipping method. Let's edit. Let's say we will charge $10 for US shipping, and this time it will be per product. Save changes. So our shipping zones are set. Now we can add different shipping classes. Let's click on shipping classes. Click on leave. Now shipping classes, what is shipping classes? Shipping classes allows you to add additional shipping charges to a group of products or individual product over the normal shipping charges. Let me show you what I mean. Let's click on add shipping classes. I will name it as branded. In the description, I will add it branded t-shirts. And now click on save shipping classes. Now let's get back to shipping zones again. Now let's click on India shipping. Now let's edit the flat rate. Now here you can see a new shipping class is added. These shipping costs will be added above this initial shipping cost. Let's say for branded classes, we'll add additional $3 for shipping. Now if you add a non-shipping cost as well, then we'll have two types of calculation. where you can charge per class or per order, where most expensive shipping class will be applied. Let me show you what I mean. Let's say I add a non-shipping class cost of $2. Let's say changes. Now first of all, I need to add this branded class to a product. Let's go to products, click on all products. Now let's select this graphic below product. Let's click on edit. Let's scroll down and click on shipping. From here you can add shipping classes. Click on no shipping classes and then choose branded. Let's update this. Now let's get back to the shop page again and let's add this product. Let's go to view cart. Now with my shipping address, you can see it is charging $6, and we are also getting the free shipping option because we said that $50, above $50 we can get free shippings. So let's concentrate on this flat rate first. It's showing $6. Now let's come back over here and let's edit how it's calculating $6. $3 for the branded product and then $2 for this non-branded class product and $1 for the initial shipping cost. So it is 3 plus 2 plus 1, $6. Now if I change this to per order, where the most expensive shipping cost will be calculated, let's click on save changes and now just refresh this page. Now as you can see, the shipping cost is $4 now. How does this work? Let's click on edit. Now it's only calculating the most expensive class cost, that is 3 and plus 1 for the initial shipping cost. So hope this whole shipping concept is clear to you. Now let's remove this non-class. Let's keep it to per class and let's click on save changes. And because we set the free shipping threshold for $50, we are getting the option for free shipping as well. While we are here, let's quickly change the address to US and see how the shipping rate changes. Let's click on change address. Let's change it to United States. Let's select the state to Alaska and then change the pin to something like this. Let's update. And now see, the flat rate is $30. Remember we set $10 for each product. So if I reduce the product number, let's update the card, shipping cost will be $20. So this is how shipping works in Woocommerce. You can go a lot more complex with your shipping methods. For the ease of understanding, I've kept this shipping method to very simple. Now let's see how we can calculate taxes. For that, let's go to our dashboard again. Let's close this. Let's go to general. We're still in the Woocommerce settings. Let's scroll down and now click on enable tax and rates calculation. Currently we do not see any tax tab over here. Now let's save the changes. Now we can see a new tab called tax over here. Let's click on this. So let's quickly see the tax options first. Prices entered with tax. There are two options. You can add the prices including tax, or excluding tax. You need to choose this option before adding any product. So if you choose I will add product inclusive of tax, then your existing products will not be affected. You have to modify them manually. So I'll keep it to no Elementor price exclusive of tax. Calculate tax based on customer shipping address. There are two more options, billing address or shop based store. Depending on your business type, you will choose this. I will keep it to shipping address. You can add shipping tax class over here, standard, reduced rate, zero rate, but we'll keep it to the default. Then you can round tax at subtotal level or instead of rounding per level. That's up to you. I will keep it as it is. Then there are two more additional tax classes over here. You can add your own tax class as well. I'll show that later. Now there are display options where you can display the product excluding tax or including tax. That's up to you. I'll keep it excluding tax, and then in the prefix you can write, if you are displaying the price excluding tax, you can write excluding tax, or if you are showing it including tax, you can write including tax. The text will show, whatever you write over here, it will show beside the price of your product. And then display tax itemized. It will show individual taxes, or you can choose as a single total. I'll keep it to itemize. Let's click on save changes. Now by default, Woocommerce provides three tax classes: standard rates, reduced rates, and zero rates. Let's say for a store we have two taxes, one for India and one for US. Let's go to standard rates. So let's say for India we'll have 12% tax, and for US we'll have 15% tax. So let's click on insert row. Let's write the country code. IN is for India, and we'll leave the state as it is. Just simply go to the rate and type 12%. We'll uncheck this shipping, then click on insert row. We will choose United States. We will not select any state or city, just add a tax of 15%. Let's click on save changes. Okay, we'll uncheck the shipping as well. Let's click on save changes. Now let's go to cart again and let's refresh the page. And as you can see, since we have selected US address, the tax is calculated at 15% of $50, which is $7.50. Now if I change the address, let's change the address. West Bengal, and let's update this. As you can see, the tax is calculated at 12% now. Let's dive little deep in the taxes. Let's get back over here. In India, we have GST. How GST works in India, 50% goes to the central government and 50% goes to the state government. For state government, where the product is sold, that state will get the tax. So let me give an example. I'm in West Bengal. I'm selling product in Delhi. So the Delhi government will get the 50% tax, and 50% goes to the central government. And if I sell product in West Bengal, then the 50% tax will go to the West Bengal government. This is India specific situation. For other countries, this may vary. you will set up the tax based on your country's taxing system. So our GST in India is divided in three divisions. One is CGST, then IGST, then SGST. CGST for central government, IGST for interstate, and SDST for state government. So let's change the tax over here and then reduce the tax to 6% because we're charging 50%. And click on insert row. Let's say we are selling in two states only. I will choose India again. In the state, I will choose West Bengal. Let's choose West Bengal and let's choose 6%, and this will be SGST, and the priority will be 2. What the priority means, we have one for India and one for US, so one of them will be calculated only. Now it is set to 2. In case of India, it will this one and this one both will be calculated. Let's insert another row. India, let's say I'm selling to Delhi. Again 610. This time this is IGST. Let's set the priority to 2. Now when priority is set to 2 for two states, only one of them will be calculated with CGST. Let's click on save changes. Now let's see the effect on the card. We have address set to West Bengal. Let's refresh this page. Now as you can see, CGST is charged at 50% and SGST is charged at 50%. So the $6 is divided into 50%. Now if I change the address to Delhi, let's change the state to Delhi and then update. See, it's changed to IGST. So this is how you calculate tax. Again, I'm saying the entire taxing calculation will depend on the taxing system of your country. Let's go to tax options. Let's say if you want to add your own classes, tax classes, just come over here, click. You can add your own class. Let's say I'm gonna add GST 10. It's not the space. Okay. GST 10. Suppose I have a product where the GST is applicable at 10%. Let's say changes. Now here we have a new option called GST 10 rates. Click over here. You can add taxes the way you want. I'm again inserting India. I'll leave the state. Let's go to 5%. Okay. And then let's again choose India, West Bengal. Let's choose 5% and check set the priority to 2. Let's again choose India, Delhi. Let's say 5% and check this and set the priority to 2. Let's save changes. Okay, let's change the tax name to CGST. Let's save changes. Now remember, whatever taxes you enter at standard rates, it will be applicable to all the products. whenever you add your own classes, you need to add those classes to individual products. Let me show you where you can add. Let's go to product. Let's edit this one. Let's scroll down, and the general tab will find tax status. This is taxable, and as you can see, standard is tax class is set to standard. Let's click over here. Now from here you can choose GST 10. Now for this product, tax will be calculated at 10%. So this is how tax works in Woocommerce. I'm not going to make the changes over here. Let's update, and I will remove the GST 10 rates. Let's save changes. So this is all about taxes in Woocommerce. Now let's set up payments. First of all, let's close this windows. Now let's go to payments. By default, there are 4 options in Woocommerce: direct bank transfer, check payment, cash on delivery, and PayPal standard. We can turn on cash on delivery. It's a simple option. Let's click on save changes. Now let's click on manage. You can make some small adjustments. You can change the levels over here. Let's click on payments again. Now we'll turn on PayPal standard. Let's click over here. Let's save changes. Now let's click on manage. Now from here we can set up PayPal payment options. It's always advisable to test the payment in Sandbox before going live. So I'll set up the payment in Sandbox first, then at the end I'll show you where you can find the live keys. So let's click on enable PayPal Sandbox. Now to set this up, you need to have PayPal account. If you don't have, it's very simple to create PayPal account. Just go to paypal.com and create an account. It's free, and from there you can have your Sandbox account as well. To access the Sandbox, just go to developer.paypal.com and it will take you over here. Let's click on login to dashboard. Now I will enter my details. I'm logged into my account. On the left hand side from Sandbox, click on accounts. I have these accounts. Now this is the seller account. Let's click over here and click on view and edit account. This is the email ID. I need to copy this. Let's go to Woocommerce and let's change the PayPal email address. Here you will have your own PayPal email address. For this Sandbox, I'm adding this email address. Scroll down, I'll change this one to receiver email. And now we need to add the Sandbox API username, password, and signature. You will find that in API credentials. Let's click over here. So this is the API credentials. Here we have username, password, and signature. Just copy them and add it over here. I've already added them. So let's close this and let's click on save changes. So PayPal setup is done. Let's go to cart. Let's click on proceed to checkout. Now here you will find 2 payment methods, cash on delivery and PayPal. Now we need to set up another payment method because PayPal is not available everywhere. We need to add credit or debit card payment method. For that we will use Stripe. Let's go to plugins and click on add new, and let's search for Stripe. This is the plugin we are going to use. It's by Woocommerce. Let's click on install now. Let's click on activate. Let's get back to Woocommerce and click on settings. Now let's go to payment once more. Now here we'll find a lot of options over here, but we'll only activate this Stripe credit card method. Let's turn this on and let's click save changes. Let's click over here. For this, we also gonna test this in test mode. Then finally I will show you where to find the live API. Let's close this. Now let's go to stripe.com. You need to have a Stripe account. Just check if Stripe is available in your country or not. Stripe was not available in India. Recently they have launched their service in India as well. So I will log into my account. Let's click on sign in. Now let me add my details. So I've logged into my account. In the home page you can find your test API key. Let's click over here. This is the test API key. Just click and it will be copied. Let's go over here. Let's add the publishable key. And let's click over here. Let's paste it over here. That's it. That's what we need to do. We'll uncheck this option, enable payment request button through Apple Pay and other payment options. Let's remove this. Let's click on save changes. Now if we just refresh our checkout page, you will see another option called credit card Stripe. We can change the text of this level as well. Let's change it to credit/debit card, and let's change the description to pay with your credit or debit card. Let's remove the via Stripe option. Let's click on save changes. Let's refresh this. I can see that title is changed and we have pay with your credit or debit card. Because we have test mode enabled, this text is added over here. Now for safety we need to add one more step. Let's go to Woocommerce setting. We need to add a webhook endpoint in a Stripe account, so that if anything goes wrong we can get a message in Stripe. Let's select this. This is the hook we need to add. Let's go to the Stripe account. We need to, because we are setting a test mode, let's turn this on, view test data. Let's click on developers and click on webhooks. We need to add an endpoint. Let's click over here. Let's add the URL and events to send. We'll add all these 4. Click on add endpoint. You can escape this option, but for safety it's always better to add the webhooks. So if anything goes wrong, if the transaction is failing, you will get all the information in a Stripe account, why the transaction failed and everything else. You will get those logs in the event section like this. So let's close this. So we have successfully set up our payments. Now we'll create our website and make it look beautiful. And finally, we'll check our payment in test mode, and then at the end I will show you where to find the live keys. Let's go to dashboard and let's close this window. So we are done with the WooCommerce settings. Now we'll start building our website. First, we'll create the base of our website, that is the color, fonts, page layout, everything. To do that, let's visit the site first. Let's click over here. Now let's click on customize. This will open the theme customizer. Now we'll go to general and click on layout. First, we'll change the content max width. We'll set it to 1200. We'll keep the rest same as it is. Let's get back. Let's click on colors. This is one of the most unique features of Kadence theme. Here you can set global color palettes. By default, you have 3 color palettes. By switching between the color palettes, your theme color scheme will change automatically. First, let me explain how the color palette works over here. Whatever color you set over here, they will be set as global colors. And then you can link those colors to individual sections. Suppose you can see this globe icon over here. This means this is a global color. This color is linked to global color. If I click over here, as you can see, this color is picked for this background color. Now if I change this color, see, it affects the background color. Let's reset this. Similarly, you can create multiple palettes if you want to switch between your color schemes. So let me set the color scheme for my site. Let's click over here. I will change this color to this one, and then this one, this color. For this, I will choose black color. This one, we'll change it to this color. I'll keep this one same as it is. And the next one, we'll keep the remaining colors same as it is. Now for the background color, I will change this color to this color, white, and for the content background color, I'll keep it to white. Let's scroll down. For the link colors, it is automatically linked to this color, and the hover color is linked to the second color. Okay, so we have set the global colors for the background of the site. Now let's get back over here. Let's click on buttons. Button is, the color is set properly. Let's get back. Now let's click on sidebar. Let me change the sidebar width to 20%. Let's get back. Now let's click on typography. Now for the body font, I will choose Poppins and set the font size to 16 pixels. I will use the same font for the headings as well, so I will not change over here anything. Let's check the color. I will change the color to this color. Let's check the headings. I will change it back to this color. Do the same for the rest. I will not change the font size of the headings. I will keep it same as it is. Scroll down. Will not change anything over here. Let's get back. So we have set the font and the base color for our website. Now let's get back over here and let's click on page layout, and from here we'll disable this page title. Let me show you which one is the page title. Let me click on sample pages. This is the page title. I don't want this. Let's remove this. So it's gone. We'll keep the page layout to normal. Let's scroll down. Page default sidebar will be sidebar 1. There are two options so you can choose from. I will keep it to sidebar 1. And then for the content style, I will make it unboxed. I will keep the rest same as it is. From here on, you will find a new tab called design. Here you will find some additional design options, but I will not change anything. Let's get back. So let's get back to the home page again. So we are done with the basic settings. Now we'll start creating the header. Now before we move on, let's click on publish to save the changes were made. Changes are saved. Now let's start building our header. Let's click on header. This is the best feature you will find in this theme. You will find a header builder and a footer builder within the theme. You can customize your header the way you want. You can simply drag and drop the widget wherever you want. Let's drag it over here. See, the logo comes over here. Let's drag it. Let's drag this one up here. See, the menu goes up. If you need to change anything, just click on this gear icon. It will take you to the settings. Let's click on this one. It goes to the logo settings. Let's go back. Let's move it back where it was. First of all, let's change the logo of our site. Click over here. Click. This is our logo. Select. We'll skip cropping. We'll keep the max width to 200. Let's change the layout to logo only. We don't want the title come over here. Now we'll change the site title to the name as the name of our logo. Let's name it as fashion store. We'll remove the tagline. We don't need this. From here you can change the site icon. Okay, let's get back over here. Now we have primary menu. We haven't set the menu yet. We'll set that later. So we'll come back once again in the header and make other changes. Now from the design tab, you can change the background color of the header. We'll keep it to white. Let's come back to general. From here, you can set the header to transparent or sticky. Let's click on transparent. You can enable the header to be transparent. We'll make transparent header for the home page only, not for the entire site. So we'll not enable this option over here. We'll do that in the page settings later on. Let's get back over here, but we'll set a sticky header. Let's click over here. Now from here you can choose which section you want to be sticky. Let's click over here. You can only make the main row, which is this one, sticky, or the top one sticky, or you can make top and the main row sticky. This is an amazing option that you find in this free theme. At times it feels better than some premium themes. So we'll keep the main row sticky only. Now you will find few more options. You can enable shrinking on scroll. I will enable this. If I scroll down, let's see, you can see the header shrinks. You can set different logo for a sticky header. I will not do that. And you can enable sticky header for mobile. I will not turn this on. Now let's go to design. Now what I want, when I scroll down, I want a border for the header, but not in the normal state. To do that, let's scroll down, click on this sticky border, bottom border, click over here, let's choose this one. I will set 1 pixel width. Let's change the color. I will pick this color. Now when I scroll down, you will see a border at the bottom. Let's get back. From the header builder, you can have a different header for your mobile or tablet. Let's click over here. See, you find a different section altogether. You can make your mobile or tablet header completely different from the desktop side. This is another unique feature. So that's why I called it one of the best, if not the best, free theme in the market. We have done the basic settings for a header. We'll come back again to refine it a bit more. We'll change this menu with our own menu. Then we'll add this cart icon. We'll do that later on once we have things set up for those things. So let's click on publish to save the header. Let's get back. Now we'll create a footer. Let's click on footer. Much like the header, we have a footer builder over here. Let's scroll down. Now you can see the footer. Now we'll add a widget over here. Let's drag this. And now let's click on this gear icon. Now from here, I can add any type of widgets which is available. To add a widget, let's click on add a widget. Now we'll search the widget I want to add. I want to add the text widget. This one. Let's click. And now it is added. Now we'll add a title over here and some text. Let's get back. Now we'll add another widget over here. Let's click on this gear icon. Let's click over here. I will add a navigation menu over here. Let's click. We need to select a menu. We do not have a menu right now, so I will do that later. Let's keep it like this. Let's get back. I'll add another widget over here. Let's click on it. Let's click over. Let's search for product. I will add this widget. I'll change the title to top products. I will display only 3 products. So showing 3 top products. Let's get back over here. Now I want to add another widget over here. We only have 3 columns. Now to add a column, let's click over here. Now here you can add more columns. Let's click on 4 columns. Let's get back. I will add another widget over here. Let's click on it. We'll add another text widget. Let's click over here. I will add some contact info over here. So set the name as contact info, and I will add this information over here. We can turn this bold, 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 and let's activate this link so anyone can email us. Now for the color of this footer, let's get back and click on design. From here you can change the footer background color. Let's click over here. I will choose this color. Let's uncheck this one. Keep footer on the bottom of the screen. Now we have a problem over here. We need to change the color of the text. To do that, let's get back over here. Now let's click on this main row gear icon. They also have a design section, so click on design. Now let's, from here we can change the colors. Let's click over here, change the widget color. We'll change this to white. Then content will be white as well, and the link color will be white as well. So the colors have changed. Now for the bottom section, I want to add another column over here. Let's click over here and set the column to 2. Let's click on this copyright. Let's click on general. We'll remove this theme credit. Let's get back over here. We'll change the color from here as well. Now it's showing up properly. Now we'll add another widget over here. Let's click on this. Let's add a social widget. By the way, you can add widgets by clicking on them, by clicking on this plus button as well. So I will add a social widget over here. Let's click. By default, it's showing up 3 icons. Let's click over here to configure them. Now from here, you can change the icon or you can choose your own image. I'll keep it as it is. And I will change the content alignment to right and the vertical align to center. Let's click on design. I will change the style to outline and the icon size to 1.5 em, and we'll change the color to white. And once you hover over here, you will see what this color is for, as showing hover color. I forgot to mention that in the earlier section. So let's click on and change the hover color to white as well. Now for the bottom row, for this one, I want to have a different background color. You can either click on this pencil icon or on this gear icon. It will take you to the same place. This time let's click on this pencil icon. It will take you to the setting of this row. One thing I would like to mention over here, I showed you how to add more columns. You can actually change the layout as well from here. Currently it is set to 50-50. You can change the layout from to different format as well, like this. But I'll keep it to 50-50. Now let's go to design. From here, scroll down. From here you can change the background color. Let's click over here. I will add this as a background, so it adds a contrast to the footer. So with that, our footer is ready. We just need to add the menu over here. We'll do that later once we create all the menus. So let's click on publish. So let's get back over here. So our header and footer is ready. We'll add the menu and few items to the header and the menu in the footer as well later on. Now next, we'll create some pages. For that, we can create a menu. To do that, I will go to the dashboard. I will copy this URL and put in the next tab. Now from here, I will go to pages and click on add new. Let's close this. I will add about page. I'll keep the content as blank right now. I'll just simply publish and publish it. Let's click back over here. Click on add new. I will add a contact page. Let's click on publish. Publish. Let's click back over here. These pages you see over here are created by Woocommerce itself. Privacy policy is by default and created by WordPress. We don't need this sample page, so let's click on trash. and I'll remove this trash, empty trash. Okay, so I've created our pages. We'll add the content later on. Now we need to add the menu. Okay, we need to add another page. Let's click on add new. Let's create a home page. Let's click on publish. So this home page will become our home page. We need to add another page for the blog. Let's click on add new. I'll name it as blog. Let's click on publish. Click over here. Now all the pages we needed are ready now. Now we'll add the menu. To add a menu, let's go to appearance and click on menus. Now we'll create a menu. So I will name it, let's name it as main menu, and let the display location, set the display location to primary. Let's click on create menu. Now at the top menu will show the shop page. From here you can find all the pages. Let's add the shop page, and we'll add some product categories. Okay, we'll add the my account page as well. Let's add it. We'll add some product categories over here, but we do not see product categories. To add this, click on screen options over here and click on product categories. Now we can see product categories. Let's click over here. We'll add the women and men category. Let's click on, okay, we'll place the my menu button at the last. So the basic structure of a main menu is ready. We'll add few more items under the main menu, and we'll set the condition to show this main menu button to the logged in user, and logged out user will see the login button. We'll do that later. So let's click on save menu. Now we'll create another menu. To add a new menu, click over here, create a new menu. This time we'll name it as footer menu. Will not set any display location. Simply click on create menu, and from here we'll add these three pages: blog, contact, and about. Add to menu. Let's place it over here, and let's save the menu. So our menu is ready. Now let's add them to the respective locations. Let's get back over here, and first let's refresh this. The header is already showing the menu, but it's not actually pulling the correct menu. Let's click over here. We need to select the menu. Let's click over here. Okay, since we set the location there, it is set to primary menu already, so we do not need to set it. Now for the footer, let's click on the footer and click on this icon. Let's click on this navigation menu. I will name it as capitalize this links, and from the menu I will select footer menu. Now it's showing up. Now let's edit the top menu a bit. Let's click over here. We'll set the item spacing to 4, so there's more gap between the items. Let's click on design. Let's change the navigation colors. I will change the color to black, and for the hover color I will choose black again, and for the active color I will keep it to black. So let's click on publish. Let's get back over here. So more or less our header and footer is ready. We'll add a couple of items in the header section. For that we need some plugins. We'll do that later. Now if you go to our site, let's visit over here. Currently it's showing up the latest post, but instead we want to show our own page. To do that, let's get back over here, click on home page settings. Currently it's set to your latest post. We need to choose a static page. Click over here, and from the home page drop down we'll choose home, and for the post page we'll choose blog. Let's click on publish. Let's get back over here. Now if I refresh this page, it will show blank page because we do not have any content in the home page. And this is what we are going to do next. So we'll create our home page. Now to create our home page and other pages, we'll add a plugin, a free plugin. Let's get back to customizer. Let's close this for now. We'll come back to it later for further settings. So let's get back to dashboard. To add a plugin, let's go to plugin and click on add new. Here we'll search for Elementor. This is the plugin we're going to install. Let's click on install now. Elementor is a free page builder plugin, and it is one of the best page builders right now. But Elementor also has a pro version, which I personally use and highly recommend to my viewers and my clients. That adds a lot more functionality, and for building a powerful website you need to have Elementor Pro. You can check the link in the description below. But because we are using only free plugins, we'll add an add-on for this Elementor, so we can add few more additional features. I will add this premium add-ons for Elementor. This one is also free. So let's click on install now. Let's get back to install plugins. Let's select both. From the bulk action, click on activate and apply. Let's close this. Let's close this. Let's get back to our dashboard. Screen option. We'll remove this element overview. We'll remove this Woocommerce recent review. Okay, we'll keep Woocommerce recent review and Woocommerce status, as both are required to track your performance of the store. Now before we start building our home page, we need to make a small change in the Elementor. Let's go to Elementor and click on settings. From here we'll check both this option, disable default colors and disable default fonts. So now even Elementor will use our themes settings, fonts and colors. Otherwise Elementor would start to add its own color and fonts. Let's click on save changes. Now let's get back to our home page and click on edit page. Now let's click on edit with Elementor. So this is the Elementor interface. On the left hand side you will find all the widgets that you can use. Obviously some of them are pro, as you can see they are under pro. You can only use if you have Elementor Pro. Then we have some WooCommerce specific widgets. That too is available in Elementor Pro. That's why I recommend Elementor Pro. And here we have the premium add-on widgets. To add any widgets in Elementor, just simply you need to drag it over here to the canvas and the widget will be added. Okay, this is as simple as that. So let's remove this and start building our page. For the hero section, we need to add a column. We need to add a row. To add a row, simply click on this plus icon. We'll add a 2-column section. So we'll add this one. Let's click over here. We'll add a title widget over here. We'll add this text and set the tag to H3. In the styles tab, let's go to typography. Set the transform to uppercase. And we'll set the size to 30 pixel. We'll use the theme font. Don't change the font over here. And in the color, we will use a black color. We can't use the theme colors over here. Elementor has its own color system, but we're not going to look into that. So we'll add the color manually. Now let's click over here. We'll add another title widget over here. We'll add this text up to 50% off. We'll keep the tag to H2. Let's go to style. Let's change the text color to black again. And the typography, we'll change the font size to 60 pixel. Transform to uppercase. Now we need to reduce this gap between the two. Let's go to advanced. Let's uncheck this and let's add some minus margin to this text. Okay, we'll set 25 pixel. Now let's click over here again. Now we'll add a button. Let's add it over here. Let's change the text to shop now. Change the link to we'll link it to shop page. Let's add an icon over here. Let's add this arrow. We'll change the button size to medium and change the icon position to after. And let's change the icon spacing to 20 pixel. And from the styles, let's change the background color to black once again. We'll set the border radius to 0. And we'll set a custom padding of 25 pixel and maybe 35 to right and left. And the typography, we set the transform to uppercase and font weight to bold. Now for this entire row, we'll add a background image. Let's click over here. Let's go to style and click on this background type, and from here we'll choose an image. I will choose this image. By the way, I'm using all these images from freepik.com. At freepik.com you can find thousands of stock images, illustration, graphics, both for free and paid users. You just need to add credits to use them for free. You can also check their pro plan where you can use unlimited images. You can check the link in the description below. Let's add this image. Now from the position, I will change the position to top left, and the repeat to no repeat, and size to cover. And from the layouts, I will set a height to this column, rather this section. Click over here, I will set a min height of 850 pixel. So our hero section is ready. Let's update the page for now. Now next we will add a section where we'll show product categories. So let's scroll down. Let's click on this plus icon and we'll select this 3-column section. Let's click over here. In the advanced tab, we'll add some padding. We'll add 50 pixel top and 50 pixel at the bottom. Now let's scroll down. For this section, we'll use this premium banner from premium add-ons for Elementor. Let's drag it over here. First of all, let's change the image. I will add this image. We will keep the effect to effect 1. You can choose different effects, but I'll keep it to effect 1. Let's scroll down. For the content, in the title, I will change it to new arrival. I will add a BR to break them into 2 lines. I don't need any description. Let's go to image. We need to add a link, so we need to enable this option, and also custom link. So we'll link this to new arrival product category. Where we'll find this link? Let's get back over here. Product, click on categories. We'll use this fresh as new arrival. Right click over here. Let's copy the address. Add this. On the hover effect, we can actually set zoom in, so it looks much better. Let's go to style. We want to give a overlay effect to this image. For that, let's go to CSS filter and change the brightness to about 70%. Let's go to title. Let's change the text color to white. We need to add that line height a bit. Let's set it to 1. So our banner is ready. Now I will just copy this and paste it over here. Just let's change the image. I will add this image. Let's go to content. I will change the title to woman. Let's go to style. Let's go to title. We need to add a bit of margin, negative margin top. Let's set it to -30. It looks better. Let's quickly change the link of this category. Let's click over here from fresh will be. Let's copy this woman category. Now let's just simply copy this. I will paste it over here. Let's change the image to this. Let's change the URL. Let's go to content, change the text to men. We are done with this. Now finally I will copy this once again and paste it over here. I will change this image with this one. Let's change the cat link. We'll add this summer category. The text, I will make it to summer collection. So with that, our product category section is ready. Now we'll show some our featured products. To do that, let's scroll down. Let's click over here. We'll add a single column section. Now to show the products, we'll need to add a shortcode. For that, we'll go to this page. This is the Woocommerce shortcode page. I'll add the link in the description below. Here we'll find the most useful Woocommerce shortcodes. Let's scroll down. As you can see, there are many shortcodes, but we'll use this shortcode, featured products. Let's come back over here. I will search for the shortcode widget. Let's drag it over here. We'll add this and click on apply. Let's scroll down. As you can see, we do not see any products because we have not set any products as featured products. You can do that easily. Let's get back over here. Let's click on all products. Now from here, whichever product you want to set as featured product, just click on this star icon. Let's say I want to set this as featured product. Let's say I want to add this one as featured. I will only set 4 as featured products, and let's say this one. Now if I update the page, let's refresh the page. Let's scroll down. It will start to show the product names. We'll see the product in the actual page. In the builder, even it's not showing the product image. Now let's click over here. Let's add some padding top, 50 pixel bottom. Now we'll add a title to this section. We'll name it as latest collection and change the tag to H3 and align to center. Now we'll add a border. Let's click over here. Divider. Let's add this. Let's set the width to pixel. Set it to 70. Alignment to center. And then let's go to style and change the width to 2 and gap to 0. And advanced tab, I will add some negative margin at the top. Okay, let's make it 10. It looks better. Sorry, let's change the width to 2. Let's update the page and let's view the page, how it looks so far. Scroll down. As you can see, it's showing the products. Let's bring it over here. Close this window. Let's go to home page. Let's click over here. We'll add a background color to this. Go to style. Click over here. From the colors, I will add this color. Maybe we need to add some spacing over here. Let's click on this. Let's go to advanced. Add a 30 pixel margin bottom. Yeah, that looks much better. Now let's add another column. Now we'll show some latest post over here, but we don't have post right now. We'll create that later, but I'll create the placeholder for now. Let's add a single column section. Let's quickly add some padding over here, 50 pixel top, 50 pixel bottom. I will just simply copy this text, paste it over here, change the text to latest news. I will copy this divider and paste it over here. We'll add the post once we create them. We'll come back and finish it later. Now at the bottom, we'll add some special features of our store. Let's click over here. I will add this 3 column section. Now let's click over here. Now for this, I will add icon widget. This icon box widget. Let's click over here. Let's change the icon to, let's search for icon called Dolly. This one. Let's insert it. I will change the heading and description. Change the heading to this. And a description of free shipping on all orders over $50 that we did in our Woocommerce settings. Now from the icon position, I will use left. Change the HTML tag to H6. Now let's go to styles. Let's change the color of this icon to this. Let's change the spacing to 20 and size to 45. Now for the content, you can change the vertical alignment to middle. Let's set the spacing between title and text to 0. Let's set the typography and change the line height to 1. Okay, we can reduce the font size of the title. Let's set it to 15 pixel. For the description, we can set it to 14 pixel. Now I will just simply copy this, paste it over here and paste it over here. I will just change the content. Let's click over here. For this, I will use this dollar icon. Now for this particular icon, I will choose default. From default, I will choose to framed. Let's quickly change the text. Now let's go to style and change the icon size to 20 pixel. And for the last item, let's search for headset. Let's quickly change the text. Now for this row, let's click over here. I will add some padding. This is 15 pixel. Let's copy this. I will do the same for this one. Just paste the style. And for the section, let's click over here. We'll add a background color. Click over here. We'll add this background. Advanced. I will add 30 pixel top and 30 pixel bottom padding. Let's update the page. Now let's refresh the page. So our home page is more or less ready. We need to fix one thing. We need to make the header transparent, as we saw in the demo site. To do that, let's click on edit page. Now from here, click on this icon, page settings. Click over here. You will see a lot of options from the Kadence theme. From here, we'll enable this transparent header. Currently set to default. I will set it to enable and just simply update the page. Now if I refresh this page, as you can see, we have a beautiful transparent header. If I scroll down, you can see the header color changes and we have a border at the bottom. So with that, our home page is ready. We'll come back once again to fix, first of all, fix this Woocommerce section, because we'll change this style, and then we'll add the latest post. Now before we close our home page, let's quickly see how it's looked in the responsive view. Let's click over here. Let's come over here and click on this tablet view. Okay, these sections look good. Now we need to adjust this background. Let's click on style, set the position to center. Now let's click on mobile. Rest of the section looks good. We need to adjust the header once again. Sorry, the hero section. Let's go to layout. Let's change the min height to 500 pixels. Now in the mobile view, I think we should centerline the content. Let's click over here. Let's make it center. This one center too. Let's update. Let's refresh the page. So our home page is fully responsive now. As you can see how easily and quickly we created our home page with the power of Elementor. Let's quickly create our remaining two pages, that is About Us and Contact page. Let's close this tab. We'll keep this page open. Because we'll need some elements from here. Let's scroll down and click on this About page. Let's click on Edit page. Click on Edit with Elementor. First of all, we'll add a title section. Let's add a single column. Let's go to Style. Click over here. We'll add this image. Insert media. Let's change the repeat to no repeat and size to cover. In the layout section, we'll set a min height of 250 pixels. In the styles, let's come back over here. Typography, we'll change the heading color to white. Now let's add a heading. Let's change it to About. Styles, transform to uppercase. And let's change the title tag to H1. Now let's get back to our home page. Let's simply copy this section. Let's paste it over here. Before we move into the next section, let's click over here and let's go to Style. Let's add a background overlay. Set the background overlay color to black. This looks better. Now let's continue. We'll change this text to let's add a text widget. Let's add this content. Now I will copy this entire section once again. Let's paste it over here. Now I will add a single column and then I will add an inner section over here because I want to add these and the title in one section, so I need to add an inner section. Let's add another column. Now I will copy this text and paste it over here, and copy this divider, paste it over here. We need to drag this section below this. For this, I can use the navigator tool. Let's click over here. Let's drag this inner section below. Okay, the divider has to be now. All I need is to just copy this and paste it over here. Copy this, paste it over here. Copy this, paste it over here. Copy and paste the style. Just remove this. All I need is to change the text over here. Let's change this text to this. Now once again I will copy this section and paste it over here. We'll create our team section. Let's change the text to our team. Let's delete this. Instead, I will add another inner section. I will have 4 team members. I will add 2 more columns. Again, the divider is below the inner section. Let's move it back over here. Now let's get back to home page again. Now let's copy this widget. Let's paste it over here. We need to make few changes. Let's click on the image. I will choose this image. We do not need any custom link over here, so let's remove the link. Uncheck this, uncheck this. And the title, let's add this. And the description, we can add this. Let's go to style. The description, we need to change the color to white. It looks good. We can adjust some margin over here. Let's uncheck this. Yeah, now it looks good. I will simply copy this, paste, paste, paste. Let's quickly change the image. I'm not going to change the text right now, just to save some time. Let's scroll down. Now we'll add customer testimonial section. For this, we'll simply copy this section once more, paste it over here. Let's quickly change the text. And now for this, I will remove one section. Sorry, one column. Let's delete this widget. Delete it. Let's click over here. Search for testimonials. Let's drag this widget over here. Let's change the image. I will add this image. Let's remove the title. Let's change the alignment to left. And let's go to style and change the font size to 16 pixel. It looks good. I will just simply copy this, paste it over here. Let's quickly change this image. Let's come over here. Let's set the padding to 50 pixel. 50. And for this section as well, we need to change the padding to 50 pixel. Let's update the page, click over here and let's view the page. So our about us page is ready. Let's quickly check the responsive view. Click over here, tablet, all looks good. Mobile, we can make it centralized. Everything looks good. Perfect. Let's update. Now we'll create our contact us page. Let's close this, scroll down and click on contact. Now for the contact us page, we need to have a contact form. For that, we'll add another plugin. Let's go to product, plugins, click on add new. We'll search for WP forms. This one. Click on install. Click on activate. Let's come over here and click on all forms. We need to create a contact form. Let's click on add new. Let's add a name to our contact form. Let's name it as contact form and choose the template type. We'll choose simple contact form. So this is the form. This form is a drag and drop form builder. You can add new elements like this. Let's remove this. Let's click on this. We'll make it simple, so just one field. Let's go to advanced, change the size to large. For the email, make it large as well. Let's add another section over here. Let's click over here, change it to subject, change it to large. Let's save it. Let's go to settings. From here, let's go to notification. From here, you can set who will receive the notifications and other settings. The form is ready. Let's close this. Let's get back to our contact page. Now let's click on edit page. Let's click on edit with Elementor. Now if you had used Elementor Pro, it has inbuilt form in it and along with some other powerful widgets. So we would not need to add this plugin and the free add-on that we added initially. So we'd have saved 2 plugins. Anyways, let's click over here, add a single column section. From here, we'll add a Google map. Let's drag it over here. Now we'll make this section full width. Let's click over here, content width to full width, and the column gap will set to no gap. Now in the next section, we'll add a 2 column section. Let's click over here to advanced. Let's unlink this. Let's add 50 pixel top, 50 pixel bottom, padding. Let's add a title over here. I will change the text to contact us. Let's click over here. Now, this is our WP form widget. Let's drag it over here. Now let's select the form. This is our form. The form is showing up. Even though the submit button doesn't match our theme, we'll change that with CSS later. On the right hand side, Okay, let's change the HTML tag to h1. On the right hand side, let's add another title widget. Let's change the text to this. Change the title tag to h3. Let's add a text widget over here. Now we'll add a divider. Now let's quickly change the color of this divider. Now one thing I forgot to mention in the Google Map widget, you can simply add your own address. The map will be automatically changed. So let's move on. I will add another title widget over here. Let's change the text to this. I will change the HTML tag to h6. Now I will add some icon box over here. Let's drag it over here. Let's change the icon. Let's change the position to left. Let's change the text over here. Let's remove the heading. Let's make the address bold. Now let's quickly change the icon color. Let's change the color to black and size to 25 pixel. Now to fix this alignment, let's get back to content and change the HTML tag to P. I will just simply duplicate this a couple of times and I will just simply change the content. I will add another divider. Let's copy, paste it over here. Let's copy this, paste it over here. Let's change the text to business hours. Once again, I will copy this icon widget. I will choose this icon. We'll change the text to this and make a couple of copies of this. Duplicate and duplicate. So with that, our contact page is ready. Okay, let me do one thing before I close this. Let's click over here. Let's go to layout and change the column gap to extended so there is a bit more gap. Or I can change this to wider. Now it looks much better. Let's update the page. Let's view the page. It looks beautiful. I will change the text button color later. Let's check the responsive view. It looks good. Click on mobile. It looks perfect. Maybe we can change heading to center. This one to center too. Let's update. So I've created all 3 pages. Now let's move on. Now if you want, you can download all these 3 pages, the home page, contact and about page template from my website. I'll add the post link in the description below. But please remember, images will not be included as they are premium images, but you will get the template. Anyways, let's move on. Let's close this window, close this one too. Let's close this one too. Now, since our pages are completed, we'll focus on the shop page now. Let's click over here and we'll customize as per our requirement. We are on the shop page. This is how it looks right now. Let's click on customize. Now let's go to Woocommerce and click on product catalog, which is our shop page template. We are not using this page title, so we'll disable this. The current layout is this one, normal layout, but we want to have a sidebar on the left hand side, so I'll choose this option, and then from the sidebar option I will choose sidebar 2. Let's scroll down. I don't want to show this results, so I will uncheck this. Scroll down. Currently the button style is slide up. I don't want this. I want it always visible. And the button style I will set it to button. Let's scroll down. Now from here you can control what you want to show on your shop page. Currently we are showing products. You can show categories. If I click categories, only categories will show. We don't have images for categories. And you can show both categories and products. Let's click on this. Both will be displayed, but I will show products only. And from here you can choose what will be shown in the category page. Let's keep it to products. You can choose the default sorting, currently set to custom ordering. Now I want just 3 items per row. Let's reduce it. You can set how many rows you want to show, and the mobile layout it's currently set to 1 column. I will keep it like this. Now let's fix this image size. I want it a bit rectangular. Currently is more or less square. Let's click on product image. I will change the main image width to 500, and then the thumbnail cropping to custom, and to change the ratio to 5:6. Now it looks much better. Let's come back over here. Now we'll fix this sidebar. To do that, let's click on widgets and click on sidebar 2, because we have sidebar 2 enabled over here. Let's click over here. I will remove all these 3 widgets. Instead I will add other widgets. Let's click on add widget. First of all, I will add filter products by price. Then we'll add another widget. Let's search for product categories. This one. Let's turn show product count. I will add another widget over here. Search for product. This one. Will only show 5 products. So sidebar is all done. Let's get back over here. Now we'll customize the single product page. Let's click on this. More or less it looks good out of the box. Let's go to Woocommerce and click on single product layout. We'll keep the above content layout same as it is. We want to show breadcrumbs over here. Page layout same as it is. Let's scroll down. We do not have any sidebar on this page. Let's scroll down. Content style is okay. Now from here we can add some extra bullet points over here. Click on this. See, you can add some extra points, bullet points. Just click over here. You can edit them as you want. You have 3. You can actually add 5 points. I'll keep it as it is, and then I will turn on this payment option, guaranteed safe checkout, which shows what cards we accept, and it gives some confidence to the user with this guaranteed safe checkout. Let's click on this payment. You can turn on and off whichever cards you want to show. You can change the style to gray as well to match your theme. This looks much better. Then we are showing the product meta. Let's turn this off, this share option. The rest looks good. Let's click on publish. Now if you remember, in the demo side we had the option to add products to wishlist. Now let's do that. Let's get back to the dashboard again. Let's remove this first. Now let's go to plugins and click on add new, and we'll just type wishlist. This is the plugin we are going to use. Let's click on install now and click on activate. Now let's click on settings, or you can click wishlist from here, YITH, and click on wishlist. Let's enable this option, enable Ajax loading. Now let's click on this add to wishlist options. Now here, what level you want to show? I want to show add to wishlist button. Let's turn this on. Then in the loop setting we'll activate this. This means whether you want to show the add to wishlist in the shop page or not in each of the product. So we want to do that. Let's turn this on. Where you want to place the button, I will place it on top of the image. Let's scroll down. Now for the product page setting, where you want to show it, by default it's set after add to cart. I will keep it after add to cart. Then text customization, what you want to show as label, I will keep it as it is. Let's scroll down. The style of the add to wishlist button, I will keep it textual anchor, and for the icon you can change from here. I will keep it to default, heart O and heart. Let's click on save changes. Now let's go to wishlist page option. Okay, before we do that, let's view the store first, how it looks right now. Now as you can see, it's showing the heart icon over here on top of each product. If I go to the product detail page, we have the add to cart wishlist option over here as well. Let's close this. Now let's get back to the settings. When you install this plugin, it will automatically add a page called wishlist. Let's go to pages and click on all pages. This is the page. Let's click on view. Currently we do not have any products in the wish list. Let's add a couple of products and see how it looks. Let's add this one. Let's add this one. Now let's refresh this page. By default, this is how it looks. Now let's get back to the settings and see what options we have. Now from here, you have all these options, what you want to show on the wishlist page. I will turn most of them on, except for this one, the date on which the product is added to wishlist. Add to cart option. Let's scroll down. I don't want the share wishlist option. And text customization. For this text, you can actually change it in the front end. By default, it says my wishlist. I'll keep it like this. And for style of the add to cart button, I will make it button with theme style. Let's click on save changes. Now let's refresh this page and see how it looks. By default, this is how it looks. We'll add some CSS to fix the style a bit. But first, let's go to the product page. We want to add some style to this wishlist button. When we hover, it will slide in from the left. For that, we need to add some CSS. Let's come over here. Let's click on shop. This is how it looks right now. Let's come over here. Let's click on this. Now let's click on additional CSS. Let's close this. We'll add this little CSS. Now if we hover over the product, the button smoothly slides in from the left. This looks much better. I'm adding a media query over here just because hover doesn't work in mobile, so it will only work in desktops. I will add a few more CSS to fix some other styles, but don't worry, you can download all the CSS from my website. The post link is in the description below. Now let's click on publish. Let's close this for now. Now let's get back to the wishlist page. Refresh this page. Okay, let me close these other pages. This one too. Now we need to fix the layout of this particular page. So click on customize and we'll add some CSS for this. Click on additional CSS. Add this CSS. See how the layout changes. Now the layout looks much better. Let's click on publish. Now let's see the site once more and see how this page actually looks in mobile. Let's check the responsive view. See, this is how it looks in mobile view. It looks beautiful in mobile as well. Now if we go to the home page, let's see the products on the home page. Let's scroll down. Let's hover over. It's showing. But when the product is not added to wishlist, the icon is not showing up. This is because of a small CSS conflict between this wishlist plugin and the Elementor plugin. Elementor is using more modern version of the font awesome, and this plugin is using a little older version. So I hope the plugin will fix this issue in the near future. But for now, I will add another line of CSS. Come back over here. Let's get back to the home page to see the effect. Let's scroll down. I will add the code above this line. I have to see it's showing properly. I've actually reduced the size of the font as well. This looks much better. So let's click on publish. So we are done with the wishlist plugin. Now before we move on, let's modify some of the style of WooCommerce pages. Let's click on my account. By default, this is how it looks. Come over here, let's click on WooCommerce, click on my account layout. Currently the options are on the right hand side. I want it on the left hand side. Yeah, this looks better for me. If you want to show this avatar, you can turn this on, or you can turn this off if you don't want to show it. I'll keep it as it is. Let's come back over here. Now let's click on checkout. Now here we have a couple of optional fields like company and address line 2. I will hide them to reduce the form size. And now click on publish. Now let's get back to shop page again. Now we had the option of Quickview in the demo site. For that we need to add another plugin. Let's come back over here. Let's go to dashboard. Let's come to screen. Uncheck both of this. Let's go to plugin and click on add new. Now from here we'll search for Quickview. This is the plugin we are going to use. It's from the same plugin developer company, YITH. Let's click on install. Let's click on activate. Let's come back over here. Let's go to YITH and click on Quickview. By default, the Quickview option is enabled. We can make some style adjustment over here. Let's go to the store first. Now as you can see, we can see the Quickview option. If I click over here, we'll see the pop-up over here. Let's close this. By default, the Quickview button doesn't look good. We'll add some CSS to change it. While we are in the settings over here, we can change the close button color. Let's select this, replace with this color, and for the closing hover color, I'll add this color. Let's click on save changes. Now let's refresh this page. Now click on Quickview. Now the button looks much better. We'll remove this weird shadow over here. Let's close this and fix the Quickview button style. Let's get back to customizer again. Let's come back and click on additional CSS. Before that, let's refresh this page. Let's close this. Let's go to shop. Now let's go to additional CSS. Let's click over here. I will add this CSS. As you can see, the Quickview button goes over now. It's on the image right now. We'll add a little animation for the desktop only. Let's scroll down, click over here. Let's add this little CSS. Now as you can see, when you hover over, we can see the Quickview button. But remember one thing, this setting will only work with the grid view. If we change the view to list view, this is how the layout will look. Grid view, and let me show you another thing. Let's come over here, go to Woocommerce and click on product catalog. Now if we change the button style from here, it will not work. It will only work with this combination, always visible and button style. If we change it to text, this is how it will look. So let's keep it to button. Now let's remove that shadow in the pop-up. Go to additional CSS and I will add this CSS. Now let's click on Quickview. We don't see the shadow now. Let's click on Publish. So we are done with the Quickview. Now let's close the customizer for now. Let's go to Shop. Next, let's open this product. We need to turn these options into buttons. For that, we'll add another plugin. So let's get back to the dashboard. Let's close this window. Let's go to plugin and click on add new. Now from here, we'll search for variation swatches. This is the plugin we are going to use. This is the plugin by Imran Ahmed. Let's click on install. Let's click on activate. Now let's quickly check some options over here. Let's click on simple. We'll make our button rounded shape. Let's click on save changes. Let's go to advanced. From here, you can control the size of your button. We'll keep it same as it is. We're not going to make any changes over here. Rest options are for the pro version only. Now let's go to product and click on attributes. Remember one thing, this free plugin will only work with the global attributes. If you set custom attributes, this will not work. Now since we added this plugin, we have a new option over here. This is called type. From here we can choose different options, different types, color, image, button. So let's go to our existing attributes. Let's click on color. From the type drop down menu, we'll make it color. Let's click on update. Let's get back to attribute again. And now let's click on configure terms. We have three options. Let's click on blue. From here we need to choose the color. Let's say I will choose this blue color. Let's click on update. Let's get back to attribute again. And let's do same for the green color. Change the color to green. Let's update. Do the same for the red color. This time we'll choose the red color. Let's get back to the attribute. Let's click on attribute once more. So we have set the color attribute. Now let's click on size. Now for size, we'll choose button from the type. Let's update. Let's get back to the attribute. And now let's configure the terms. Actually for buttons, we do not need to make any changes to these terms. So let's get back to attribute. And now let's view the store and see how it works. Let's scroll down. This is the product. Let's click over here. As you can see, we have beautiful buttons over here. Let's click over here, click on it. As you can see, it's working perfectly. Change the color, the sort color changes. Click on the shop. If you check in the quick view, you'll find the option working over here as well. So I've successfully added the variation swatches. Now next, we'll add the product search feature. So for this, we'll need to add another plugin. Don't worry, I'll list out all the plugins in the description below. I'm showing this one by one just because you can decide which feature you want and which one not. It's not as if you are getting everything with the theme and you're forced to have the feature, which makes your theme heavy. We are keeping everything separate so we can choose which feature we want and which one not, keeping our theme very light. So let's get back here and click on plugins and add new. And this time we'll search for Ajax search for Woocommerce. This is the plugin we are going to use by Damien Goura. Let's click on install. Let's click on activate. Let's skip this. We can use this shortcode to add the form wherever we want, or we can add it in the menu directly. Now let's go to search bar and turn this show advanced settings option on. We don't need to change anything from here. Just from the layout, we'll change it to search icon only to keep the search bar minimal. Let's click on save changes. Now we don't need to make any changes to the remaining section. We can play with it. With current settings, we are good to go. Now we need to add this shortcode to our header. We'll do that in a bit once we add a couple more plugins, so we can actually finish the header at once. Now, if you want to provide your customer with an option to download the purchase invoice like we saw in the demo site, we need to add one more plugin. Let's scroll down. Let's go to plugin and click on add new. Now from here we'll search for Woocommerce PDF invoice. This is the plugin we'll use. Let's click on install now. Let's click on activate. Now let's click on settings. Now from here we can customize the invoice according to our store. Scroll down. First option, how you want to display the PDF. You can open it in another window or you can directly allow them to download. I'll keep it as open in new window. We only have one template, so keep it simple. Paper size is A4. If you want to test the invoice, you can turn on the test mode, and every time you make changes, you can refresh the PDF. It will reflect the changes. I'll keep it unchecked. Now from here, you can set a logo for your invoice. Let's click on set image. I will choose the logo. Let's click on set image. I will set the height to 1 cm. You can add the store name. I can add the address. Now let's click on save changes. Now let's go to documents. From here you can choose when the PDF will be generated. We will generate the invoice for new orders only, so we'll turn this on. You don't need to make any changes over here. Let's click on save changes. Let's close this. Now we'll test how the PDF works once we test our payment and everything. So let's move on. Now we need to give users to track their orders. For this we need to add a new page. Let's go to pages and click on add new. We'll name the page as order tracking. Now we need to add a shortcode over here. For the shortcode, we'll once again open the WooCommerce shortcode page. Here we are on the shortcode page of WooCommerce. Let's scroll down. We need to add this shortcode for tracking form, for order tracking form. Let's come back over here. Let's forward backslash and type shortcode. Click over here and let's add the shortcode over here. Now simply click on publish and publish. Let's close this window. Let's get back. Now finally, we need to give our users an option to create an account on our website. For that, let's go to WooCommerce and click on settings. And let's go to account and privacy. From here, we can set when an user can create their account. We are not going to allow guest checkouts, so uncheck this. Allow customers to log into existing account during checkout. Enable this. Allow customers to create an account during checkout. Enable this. Allow customers to create an account from my account page. Enable this as well. Now here you have an option to generate username and password automatically for your user, or allow them to choose their own username and password. I will allow them to choose their own username and password. That's the setting, and let's click on save changes. Now we have allowed user to create an account, but for our menu we need to give an option to log in, and then my account page will be only accessible to logged in users. For that condition, we need to add one more plugin. Just scroll down, click on plugins and click on add new. Now from here we'll search for user menu. This is the plugin we are going to use. Let's click on install now. Click on activate. Let's skip this. Now let's go to the menu and let's choose the primary menu, that is the main menu. Now this user menu actually gives an option who will see a certain menu. If I click on this, now I have an option over here who will see this menu. Currently set to everyone. If I click on this and set it to just logged in users, we do not need to choose anything, so every logged in user will see this menu. So my account button will be only visible to logged in users. Logged out user will not see it. Now for the my account, we'll add few more pages over here. Let's click on WooCommerce endpoints. Let's click on orders, then log out. Let's add them to menu. Then from the pages, let's click on pages, click on wishlist and order tracking. Let's add them under my menu. Let's drag it over here, drag it over here. I will put the logout at the last. Let's click over here. I will change the title to track orders. Sorry, it will be my orders. And click over here. This will be track orders. Then I will change the title to my wishlist. And for the logout, let's click over here. We need to modify the URL a bit. We'll remove this part. Instead, we'll add this part. So it will allow any user to log out. Now finally, let's go to custom link. Rather, let's go to pages and click on my account. We'll add another my account page. Click over here. We'll change the navigation to login. In WooCommerce, if a user is not logged in a my account page, they can log in. So we are just using the my account page as a login page. And the visibility, we'll set it to logged out user only. So click over here and click on save menu. If we refresh this page, we'll see the my account page over here. Let's click over here. Now if I open this in incognito window, we don't see the my account button over here. Instead we see login. So our user role works perfectly. Let's close this. Now we'll put everything together and finish our header. So let's click on customize. Now let's click on header. First I will add an HTML widget over here. Let's drag it over here. Let's click on this gear icon. Now we need to add the shortcode for the search. Let's get back over here. Let's go to Woocommerce and click on Ajax search bar. Let's just copy this shortcode. Let's turn this off, automatically add paragraph. Click on text and add this shortcode. As you can see, the search icon is showing up. Now next, we will add a cart button. Let's drag it over here and add the cart at the last. Now let's click on cart. Now from here, you can turn off or on the total indicator. If you turn it off, it will not show the number of product you have in the cart. Let's keep it on. You can change the icon. I will use this icon. And the most interesting part is cart click action. From currently it's set to link. If you click over here, it will take you to the cart page. Or you can choose the cart to be as pop out. Let's click over here. Now if I click on this, you will see the cart flying out from the right. You can set it from to the left as well. This is an awesome feature which you will find in premium themes only, but you are getting for free. Or you can set it as drop down cart. Let's click over here. Now if you hover over, you will see your items and option to check out as well. View the cart and check out. For my store, I will keep this option on. So I've finally finished our header. One more thing, just click on this main row. We need to add a little bit of space over here. You can set the min height to 90. It will add a little bit of space for the header. If I scroll down, it works perfectly. Now let's publish. Let's close the customizer. Before moving on, let me quickly show you how you can add upsell and downsell to your products. I've kept it for last just because by default it's not that great in Ecommerce. We need some additional plugins to make it work better for you. I will cover that in future videos. So let's get back to over here. Let's click on product and click on add all products. Let's click on edit. Let's click on link product. Here you will find two options, upsells and cross sells, or you can call it downsells. For upsells, you can add products. Just type the product name you want to add as upsell. Let's select this product. And for cross sells, let's add this product. Now let's update. Let's come back over here. Let's go to shop. This is the product we added the upsell and cross sell. Let's click on it. Let's scroll down. Now as you can see, we have another option where another product is showing up. You may also like. And at the bottom, we are showing the related products. Now if I add this product, let's click on add to cart. Let's go to view cart. You will see this cross sell product as well. So this is how you add upsell and cross sell products in Woocommerce. But again, as I said earlier, it's not that great by default. There are some great plugins out there which can help you do this much better way. One small thing we need to change the background color of this card. Let's go to customize. Let's go to header, click on card, and from the design, let's change the background card total background color to this black, and for total color to white. Let's click on publish. Close this. Now if you want to add coupons to your website, you can do that too. For that, let's get back over here. Let's click on dashboard. Let's go to Woocommerce and click on coupons. You will get this notification. Let's click on remove legacy coupon menu. It will move under marketing tab over here in coupons. So let's click on this create your first coupon. First of all, we need to add the name of the coupon. Let's say I'll name it 10 off. In the description, I'll say 10% off. In the discount type, let's click over here. We have three options: percentage discount, fixed cart discount, and fixed product discount. First, let's click on percentage discount. Percentage discount is, as the name suggests, it will be the percentage of the total. Let's see if I add 10 over here. So it will be the 10% discount of the cart price. If I change it to fixed cart, then it will be $10, 10 rupees, whatever the currency you have. It will be fixed amount. Then you have the option for fixed product discount. You want to give discount on certain products. I will keep it to percentage discount. You can set a expiry date of this coupon. Let's click on usage restriction. You can set a minimum amount needs to be spent in order to get this discount. Maximum spend, you can set those limits. You can restrict the usage of this coupon with other coupons by clicking on this. You can exclude this coupon from sales products. If you are running sales on certain products, this coupon will not work. You can choose the product where you want to apply this coupon code. You can just play with it to see how it works. Let's click on usage limit. Now here you can set the limit of this coupon. Let's say I will limit to just 10 usage. Then you can set a certain limit of items that it will apply to. If you leave it blank, it will apply to all the products. and then you can set the limit for a user. You can set it to 1, so a user can only use this coupon once. Let's go to general and turn this allow free shipping options. See how it works. Let's turn this on and let's click on publish. Just play with the settings. You can create different types of coupons. Let's visit the store. Let's go to view cart and let's apply our coupon. It is 10 off. Let's apply coupon. See, the total is $60, so 10%, $6 is removed. You have a discount of $6 over here. Now let's see how it works with the shipping. Over here, let's go to Woocommerce and click on settings. Let's go to shipping. For India shipping, let's click on edit. Let's add another shipping method. We'll choose free shipping. Let's add shipping method. Let's click on edit. Let's click on this. Then choose a valid free shipping coupon. Let's click on save changes. Now if we go back to our cart now and let's refresh this. Okay, you need to calculate the shipping first. Update. We have multiple shipping options, free shippings. Let's remove this product for now. Now we have a free shipping option just because of the coupon. So this is how you create coupons in Woocommerce. Let's get back to the dashboard. Let's close this. So we are done with Woocommerce settings. Now we'll set up our blog. Blogs are very important for any website. They can drive a lot of extra traffic from Google. So to set up the blog, so let's get back to the dashboard first. We have already created the blog page. So now we'll add some post to it. Let's hover over post and click on all posts. First of all, we'll delete this post. Let's click on trash. Empty the trash. Now let's click on add new. We'll give a title of post 1 and we'll add this text. Click over here for the settings, go to document, we'll add a featured image for this. Click over here. Let's add this image. Let's click on publish. Publish. I will repeat the process to create a couple more posts. Let's click over here. Now I've created a couple more posts. Let me show you one thing. You can organize your post by different categories, just like we did for our products, and you can add some additional tags as well. I'm not creating any category right now. Let's click on publish. Publish. Let's get back over here and click on visit site. Let's scroll down. We have the blog link at the bottom. Let's click over here. Now this is how our blog page looks right now. We'll customize a bit now. Let's click on customize. Let's close this window first. Now from here, click on blog post. This is the archive layout, so let's click on archive layout. Now for the pages, we have turned off the title. We'll do the same for the blog post as well, sorry, blog page as well. Let's scroll down. For the layout, I will have a right sidebar for this. Let's scroll down. We'll customize the sidebar a bit. We'll keep the content style to boxed, and for the post column I will keep it to 1. Let's scroll down. This is how it looks right now. Now in the featured image, I will set the aspect ratio to 2:1. You can play with it. I will keep it to 2:1. Let's close this. I don't want to show the categories. Let's turn this off. You can show and hide the title, metas. In fact, I will turn off the meta as well. And in the excerpt, I will keep it to 15 rather. This looks good to me. Scroll down. You can play with the settings to see what matches your requirement. I'm happy with the settings. Now let's get back from here. Now let's click on single post layout. I will click on this to see the single post page. This is how it looks right now. We'll keep the post title on for this, and the post layout I will keep it to in content, the post title layout. Let's scroll down. I will turn off the category from here as well, and for this I will have this right sidebar as on. Let's scroll down. I will keep them same. For the image ratio, I will choose 2:1 once again. This looks better. Let's scroll down. I don't want to show this post navigation, so let's turn this off. We have some similar posts showing over here, and then we have a comment section. You can control those from here as well, but I'll keep them on. So it looks good to me. Let's get back, and we'll fix the sidebar. Scroll. Now let's click on widgets. We have sidebar 1 enabled for this, so let's click on this. I'll keep the search and recent post on, but I'll remove the recent comments. Let's remove this. Instead, I will add this category widget. Let's move it up here. For me, this page looks good. Let's get back from here. Let's get back to the home page. Now one little style adjustment I need to make. The spacing looks a bit too much. Let's click on general and click on typography. We need to adjust the line height of the font for the title rather. Let's click over here. I will set the line height to 1. We'll do the same for the rest of the headings. Now let's click on publish, and let's see the site in the front end. Okay, so it has not fixed the issue. Let's do one thing. Let's click on edit with Elementor. Let's do one thing. Click over here. Let's change the page layout to Elementor full width. Let's click on update. Now let's see the changes. Yes, now it works. Actually, what happened, the template had an additional class which was adding some additional margins. So I've changed to Elementor full width template, so it eliminates those additional margins. Now it looks good. Let's close this. One final design issue is left. Let's go to contact page. We need to change the button color. Go back over here. Let's go to additional CSS. We'll add this little CSS over here. Now the button is matching to a theme. So don't worry about the CSS. You can obviously download it from my website. I have the link in the description below. So let's click on publish. Let's close this. Let's get back to the home page. Okay, one final thing I forgot to add to the home page. Let's scroll down. We need to add the blog post on the home page. To do that, let's click on edit with Elementor. Let's scroll down. Now let's search for post. We'll add this widget, premium blog. Let's drag it over here. Okay, first of all, let's change the layout to even, and I will change the column to 2, and post per page is 2. Let's scroll down. The featured image, I don't like this hover effect, so let's set it to none. Let's scroll down. Post options, I don't want this many text. Let's reduce it to 15. I don't want any of these metas. I will uncheck all of them. This looks good. And in the excerpt type, I will set it to link. Okay, let's go to style. First of all, content box. Let's change the background color to white. Let's scroll down and click on call to action. Let's click on typography. Let's set the width to bold. Let's set the color to black. I don't want this background of this button. We'll set the opacity to 0 and padding 0, and let's set the spacing to 25. So this looks good. Let's check the responsive view. It looks good. Mobile, it looks good too. Let's click on desktop and let's update the page. Let's view the page. Let's scroll down. So our website is complete now. Now it's time to check the payment process. So what I'll do, I will open this website in incognito window and visit the site as a user. So I'm on the site. Let's scroll down. Let's go to the shop page. Let's say I like this product. I will add it to cart. We'll add this one too. Now let's come over here and click on view cart. It's calculating the tax based on my location because I'm in India. So let's proceed to checkout. Now let me quickly create an account over here. Now here I have the option to create my own username and password. I will do that. So I've created my username and password. Let's scroll back over here. As you can see, the shipping is calculated based on my location and the tax is also. Let's click on, first of all, let's continue with cash on delivery. I will just simply place the order. The order is successful. This is my order detail. Now if I go back to my account page, let's click on orders. Now here I have the option to view my invoice. Let's click over here. See, we have a beautiful invoice over here. Let's close this. Now let's get back to shop once more. Now we'll check the PayPal option. Let's add this one. Let's click over here. Let's add this one. Let's do the cart. Let's proceed to checkout. Now we'll choose the PayPal option now. Let's click on proceed to PayPal. Now PayPal checkout will take you to the PayPal site for the payment, and once the payment is done, it will send you back to the website. So let me log into my Sandbox account and make the payment. Now I'm logged into the website, my PayPal account. You choose the option you want. I will pay with my balance. Click on pay now. Payment is successful. Let's click on return to merchant. So it's a thank you page. We have the order detail and payment method as PayPal. Let's click on my account now. Let's click on order. Then we have two orders over here with invoice details as well. Let's click on this one. It has the payment method as PayPal, and for this one it has the payment method as cash on delivery. I will finally check the Stripe method. Let's get back to shop once more. Let's add this product. Let's go to checkout. Now to check the Stripe method, I need to change the currency to INR because I cannot pay from India in dollars. For that, I will get back to the dashboard of our site. Let's go to Woocommerce and click on settings. Let's scroll down. We'll change the currency to Indian rupees. Let's click on save changes. Let's refresh this page. Currency is in rupees. Let's scroll down. Let's choose credit and debit card. Let's copy this card number. Let's click on place order. The order is successful. I can see the order details over here, and the payment method is credit and debit card. Click on my account, or rather I can go to my orders directly. Here I can see 3 orders, an invoice for all of them. Let's click over here. This is the invoice for the credit card, credit and debit card payment method. Let's close this. So all our payment method is working. So site is working perfectly. Now the last thing I need to show you where you can find the live keys and where to replace them. Let's get back to the dashboard. Now let's click on payments. First of all, we'll change the Stripe details. Let's click on manage. First, you need to uncheck this enable test mode. Once you uncheck this, it will become live publishable key and live secret key. Now all you need is to go to your Stripe account. Let's turn on the test data. See, I made 14 rupees transaction showing up because I did it in the test mode. That's why it's showing in the test data mode. To get the API, click on developers and click on API key. Here is your publishable key and secret key. Just click on them and it will be copied. Just we like it for the test keys. Copy them, paste it over here and just save changes. And your payment method will be live. Let's click on payment once again. Okay. I'll keep it to test for now. Let's save changes. Let's click on payment once more. Now we'll go to the PayPal standard. Here click on manage. First we'll uncheck this PayPal Sandbox option. Then here you need to add your PayPal email address, whatever email address you have signed up with. We'll add the same email address over here as well. Now here you need to add live API username, password and signature. Now let me show you where you can find them. First you need to log into a PayPal account. Let me log into my account. Once you're logged into your account, you need to go to this address, paypal.com/businessmanager/credential/API access. I will add the link in the description. Now from here, let's scroll down. You need to click on this NAB or SOAP API integration classic. Click on manage API credentials. Just click on show. It will show you the details. Just add them. Just simply click on show and copy them and add them here one by one, and then save the changes and your PayPal method will be live. I will keep the PayPal Sandbox option right now. Let's skip save changes. So now you know how to make your payment system live. First test it and then go live. If you go to the Woocommerce section, let's click on orders. We have placed 3 orders, all showing up here and all are in processing mode. Now once your product is shipped, let's click on edit this. We just need to change the status to complete and then update. Click on orders. It's showing completed. So now the process is complete. Let's close this. Now let's go to the customer account once again to check a couple of things. As you can see, we completed one of the orders, so the status is showing completed over here. Now let's check status of one of these orders. Let's copy this order ID first. And let's go to my account and click on track orders. Let's paste the order ID first, then the email ID, and let's click on track. Here, as you can see, it's showing the order details and the status is processing. So our track orders is working properly. Now let's finally check how the search feature works that we added earlier. Let's click over here and let's start typing the product name. As you can see, it's showing the product. Let's click over here. It takes us to the product page directly. So our search is working properly. So with that, we have come to the end of this video. This is how you create an e-commerce site in WordPress. Now if you want, you can download the home page, contact, and the about page template along with the entire customizer settings, so you don't have to do it all over again from my website. I'll add the post link in the description below. As I mentioned earlier, the templates will not include the images because I'm not allowed to distribute these images. They are premium images. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. So this is it for this video. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to answer it. If you need help with your Elementor or WordPress project, feel free to contact me. I'll be happy to help you. If you like the video, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Thanks for your time. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.